up, filers? So, Acura Builder here. I just wanted to show you how there's like no rest on this car. Just kidding. So, I had a subscriber ask me about the power steering connecting to these M90 Superchargers. So, this one's poured and polished. I have a 2.5-inch plate, which is ZZ Performance's widest plate. ZZ Performance sells a lot of supercharger parts for it. This is how I got this cooler, which on a 108 Fahrenheit day or a 100-degree day, it didn't back-to-back pulls over and over and over again. Never got over 108 intake temps. So yeah, I just had two water things hooked up to a Bosch pump, and that's about it. So basically, even if you don't have that cooler, or you get the smaller cooler like the 1.5 or something, and it sits a little bit shorter. Here, this 3.4 inch pulley, and this is to achieve 9 to 11 horsepower, or sorry, horsepower, PSI. So even if it was lower, or you didn't even have that plate, and it's right here, you would still be able to get a custom belt, or go to AutoZone and they'll give you a belt, just run a string along the entire route. And then go to AutoZone and get that length of string, whatever, 82 inches, 79 inches. And so basically there's, I think it's Boosted Engineering that came out with that Whipple supercharger. We'll still see dyno numbers on that. But this, their system, they don't have this thing right here. And by the way, an 010 Honda Pilot? No. Honda Odyssey. They have, basically the reason I use this is one for strength, because this thing sits up so high, it flexes. And I don't want to crack here, even though it probably won't happen, but you know, I haven't tested it otherwise. The reason I did is because, you know, when you take the intake plenum off, the 0708s and the 04 to 08s TLs, they have that dip. Part of the plenum is that dip where this thing connects to. So on these, it was straight. This is the 2G, 09 to 03 TLs. They have the flat ones. Now, I heard from somebody that the 2010 Odyssey also has the flat ones in the manganese or magnesium trim. And so basically you can have it be much lighter than this aluminum one, which adds weight, and still have it flat and be able to use one of these plates or the prank plate that P2R sells, because I don't sell these anymore. So I also have a version 2 that eventually it'll move this whole thing this way, so it'll be more symmetrical on the engine bay, and this will be like a regular flat one that I have waiting already. So basically the power steering pump on Boosted Engineering with the Whipple, when you don't use this, it takes away power steering. Now a lot of people, just like with those Rotrex kits that overheat, there's a reason why I'm not using it. You know, I paid $7,500 or something like that for it. So yeah, so they take away the AC, and that Whipple kit takes away the power steering. So you're going to lose some of your OEM functions, whether you use in summer, where when you usually drive the car, it's going to be really hot. And when you want to go really slow speeds, you're going to have to be pretty strong to overcome the steering wheel. So the good thing with the M90 is you're able to keep this, and whether you're running a cooler or not, you're going to be able to just run right around and keep all your functions. So the reason that I knew it was going to stick out a little bit, if you see some of the guys, they'll have heather sticking out a little bit. The reason that I got the biggest plate is because I thought if it's going to stick out, I'm going to make it stick out like one of those 60s muscle cars, but sideways. And that's why it sits so tall. So yeah, just want to make a quick video. Some subscriber on YouTube asked me for this. So yeah, that's basically how the system works. you basically keep all your normal functions and still be able to have boost. And basically this is 400 horsepower at 9 psi. So, yep. Have a goodie. No means.